Comics Plus. What is going on, guys? Aksan here. Just wrapped up this pretty cool, but very filler. Not filler, but just kind of whatever information. This is the Disney. This was the Tales of the Jedi. I believe that's what it was called. Tales of the Jedi here on Disney Plus. Just wrapped up every episode, I believe. Let me double check because, yep, that was it. Tales of the Jedi was 6 episodes here on Disney Plus. It was cool. Not really necessary, but just kind of a nice little story. I mean, each one was about 15 minutes on average, each episode. And I just wanted to go ahead and give you my review because if you want the full reactions, they're on Patreon. They're definitely not worth editing and reacting to or putting up on YouTube, as you can see where a lot of reactors kind of passed on that. Overall, it gave a nice little nuggets. I guess that's the best way I could describe it. Just nuggets on the whole stories of the Jedi. And it really did give a nice little, gave you some thought process into how Dooku essentially came to see things with the dark side or follow things with the Emperor and Palpatine, and on Ahsoka on what she was kind of doing in different parts of her life. Again, not really necessary stuff that you need to know, and if anything, I feel like it all kind of helps set up for a kind of a, like, just if you're interested in seeing like the Ahsoka TV show or something like that. I guess that's the way I took this. It was basically just Dave Filoni writing little side stories with his pet projects of his favorite character, Ahsoka, obviously, and Dooku. Now, I felt like when I saw this trailer, I thought that there was going to be a little more fluidity between Dooku and Ahsoka. I thought they were going to have some sort of like interaction or symbolism. Like when I first saw this sort of thing, I thought there was going to be certain things that were going to work with them at the same time. I would say, in some sense, like think about Aang and Zuko with Avatar. The way that writing was kind of done was the fact that you kind of saw them working both sides at the same time, I guess, being kind of kind of tested. But each episode was really just, okay, this is going to be the Dooku episode, this is going to be the Ahsoka episode, and it just sort of ended where it needed to end on both sides. Whereas I felt like it would have been kind of cool if both stories were kind of told a little in between and bounce back instead of them being kind of like standalone episodes or so. It's all right. The one thing I did kind of like was the fact that for hardcore fans, you could kind of ideally tell where each points of the stories were based on the prequels, and that part was pretty cool in some sense. But again, it's not really necessary sort of information from what we saw. We saw some really cool sort of stories. They changed a few things from Legends, which I think was acceptable, particularly with Yaddle. And anything else that was really big. I feel like they pushed in a few more things for Ahsoka to make her more relevant within the prequels as well, where she doesn't interfere in other things, and I think that's cool. But it is going to be kind of interesting to see that does this all lead up to the Ahsoka limited series that'll be coming out, I'm assuming, next year with Rosario Dawson. It kind of felt like that's how they were going to lead up to this, and I wouldn't say the whole series was kind of like a dedicated trailer or so, but it seems like what they did with Obi-Wan, it seems like they're like with Ortega, you know what I'm talking about. It seems like they're going to do that with the Ahsoka series, and so that's the way she'll be kind of working out, and we're gonna see more or less of a prequel opposed to we're gonna see her, I guess, post prequel, but not before, but pre A New Hope. I'm assuming so. I guess that's how it's gonna work out. I honestly wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind something post Return of the Jedi. To be honest, I feel like we have so much already around that New Hope time period, but I wouldn't mind it being around the time of the Mandalorian story, which is post Return of the Jedi, about 2 to 3 years afterwards, of 3 to 5 years or so. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, it was okay. It was nice information, but again, nothing overly reactionable, so to speak. And I think that also offers this question of, like, is Disney just putting out a lot of stuff? And it's not just Disney, HBO Max, Warner Brothers, everybody. Are they just putting so much stuff out for the sake of putting things out? Is this really must-see TV? I don't know. I'm very curious what you guys think about this, because I do feel like it's a bit over saturation of just material, particularly in terms of the content creating side. It's like we're not in the Corona phase anymore, where we're just like, we can go see movies now. Is this stuff necessary? Very curious what you guys think. Red Dread Nation, stand up, speak up. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you on the next, whatever the next thing Disney Plus puts out for us to consume. Talk to you on the next one. Peace, y'all. And may the Force be with you.